If you love games that require tactical thinking and strategy but with incredibly satisfying payoffs, then Marvel's Midnight Suns is one that you should definitely have on your radar. Whether you're new to the Marvel multiverse or a seasoned veteran, this title brings together some of our most beloved Marvel characters in a new action-packed adventure. So a massive thank you to 2K for sponsoring us, because I'm personally a massive fan of tactical RPG games, and Marvel's Midnight Suns is actually from the minds of the same team that brought us XCOM, so you know you're in for a treat if you're a fan of tactical turn-based games. Marvel's Midnight Suns will take us on a journey through some of the darkest corners of the Marvel universe, which I love that we're diving into the more gritty supernatural side of things. And in classic comic book style, we're going to be fighting to save the world against a powerful evil. The game itself has a cast of over a dozen playable characters, which includes fan favorites like Wolverine, Iron Man, Captain America, and the best hero of them all, Spider-Man. But tell me your favorite hero or anti-hero in the comments down below. Venom is a top contender for me, and he's even playable. So whether you're a die-hard Marvel fan or just looking for something new and exciting to sink your teeth into, Marvel's Midnight Suns is definitely one to look into, and it's been scratching that itch for me personally. If you missed this game before or have been holding out, then you'll be happy to know that with the latest and final DLC number 4 that has recently released, and I've been having a blast with it so far, then it's good to know that this final DLC completes the roster and makes for a full and complete experience of the game now. So if you are like me and love Marvel or tactical RPGs, then honestly with a 50% discount currently running, it's a great price and an ideal time to jump in if you are interested, and there's a link in the description down below that you can check out. Some really cool news is that while the game originally released on PlayStation 5, PC and Xbox Series X and S, it's now available on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One as well. With each of the 4 recent DLCs, they've added in a new fully playable character to the roster, new missions, more enemy types, and more. And in the season pass so far, we've had 4 full characters join the roster. Starting with Deadpool, a man of culture but also an in-your-face damage dealer. With plenty of fourth wall breaking quips and flashy attacks, he's super fun. But there's also Venom, the lethal protector and coolest of the symbiotes. With an insatiable hunger to feed, he's perfect to join the Midnight Suns and eat his way through waves of enemies. But one anti-hero wasn't enough, so they added in the living vampire Morbius, who also has a bloodlust to quench. However, the most recent and newest addition, and one that I personally was super excited to see, is Storm from the X-Men. With powerful wind and lightning based attacks, she's super fun to utilize in battle as she covers a wide array of roles, with single target nuke abilities like Crushing Blow, to other powers like Vortex's AoE knockbacks. She's a blast to use for controlling a battle. Storm can basically manipulate weather patterns at will to create gale force winds and straight up drop lightning on enemies. But along with adding Storm in, there also comes the addition of new threats, with enemies such as Sin, a Hydra mastermind and granddaughter of the Red Skull. A great thing to note is that completing all of the Season Pass story missions would unlock a final showdown against an age-old monster of myth in the Marvel world. I won't spoil it for you, but it's one that you won't want to miss out on in your playthrough. But one of the coolest things about superheroes are the different costumes they have, and they've done it right in this game, as there is a wonderful level of customization with your hero suits. You can also customize their decks, which allow you to swap in and out cards which function as their abilities in battle. The game also has a brand new hero called the Hunter, which is your fully customizable player character. And your base of operations, the Abbey, can also be upgraded too. But for me, it's the gameplay and combat mechanics that are most interesting and fun. In battle, you have a variety of actions that you can execute per turn, and it's all about using them as effectively as possible to keep the upper hand. You have a bunch of cards which are abilities for each of the characters currently in battle, so you will be drawing cards from a deck that contain all of their selected moves. These moves will power up as you enhance them and can have a huge variety of effects. For example, some moves will let you chain attacks together on multiple targets, others will push or pull enemies into each other and objects, and some abilities like Storm's Overload can exploit the environment to deal AoE damage and stun enemies. You can also redraw cards in your hand to give you more flexibility, and move your heroes around for better tactical positioning, which can be very important depending on which of their moves you want to use. Some moves will require heroism to use them. This is a resource that you can gain through using other moves that generate it. So thought and timing is needed to make the most out of your hero powers and to win a hard battle. So I'm off to jump back on Marvel Midnight Suns, as honestly I am really enjoying it. And hit that like button down below if you did did enjoy this video, and subscribe because we have plenty more coming your way soon. And the 2 videos on screen now, we think you'll really enjoy if you did enjoy this one. Of course, you don't have to watch them if you don't want to, but if you did like this video, you're probably going to like these ones too. And then tell us what you think after watching in the comments down below.